Hello, my name is Tulio Faria, and I'm the creator and founder of Pipes.bot. I'm here to explain a little bit about Pipes.bot, what it is, and the use cases that you are probably wondering for which cases you can use Pipes.bot. So first of all, if you need to contact me, you can use this email address. It's going to be really nice to hear from you, your use cases and etc. But the first thing that we need to understand here in Pipes.bot, we have two main use cases. The first one, and this is the reason that Pipes.bot started, is the pool numbers. So what is the idea? You are going to send a message using WhatsApp directly to a number that we own, so Pipes.bot owns. And from this, after activating and etc., from this, we are going to forward this message to a webhook or to a WebSocket connection. What this means, you can use our numbers as a way to talk to your personal AI agent or create some personal automation with an NN or Make or any other automation tool. And this is nice because you don't need to buy new numbers and you don't need to risk your number installing other ways of connecting to WhatsApp, like Baileys and etc. So this way we can create a connection one-to-one from our numbers to your number. And this is nice because we already have in beta a way of connecting to your OpenClaw. So you can receive your message on your OpenClaw installation using WebSocket. So it's not going to open a port or anything like this. And it's nice because we support media and all the types that the WhatsApp official API supports as well. So this is the first way of using Pipes.bot. For this particular case, we have plans with different number of numbers. So why we are going to need more numbers is just to direct the message to different AI agents. So a lot of people have different agents or different installations of OpenClaw or different automations on N or Make. And if you want to trigger this differently, you are going to save more than one number from our pool in order to send a message to this number and be able to receive on the other end. And to be clear, it's not to only receive. So we have this two-way communication. So if you send a message to your bot, the bot can reply as well. So it's going to be nice and working fine. Another thing that's interesting, we have another mode that is the bring your own number. So where you can onboard your own number. So you need to buy a number and sometimes activate this number. So you need to be able to receive SMS in order to activate a new account on WhatsApp. So in this case, you can use this number as a number for your app, for example. So every message that we receive on that number is going to be sent or to a webhook or to a WebSocket connection. And this way you can create dynamic apps for your number or for your company, for example. Besides this, we have another thing that it's interesting with bring your own number. It's the ability and the possibility of onboarding numbers from your customers. So, for example, if you have an integration for sending campaigns on WhatsApp or something like this, and you want your customers to use this, you can have a way of, and you have a way of onboarding these numbers or these numbers on behalf of your user. And I'm going to show a little bit here how we can do this. So you can have one app or many apps for your own company, or you can have one app with many numbers to your customers. So this is really powerful. And one of the ways of doing this, so let's just now inside the Pipes.bot dashboard, we have the pool numbers here. So for example, for my plan here, I can have 3 pull number activations. So the idea is just I click activate here, and I need to send a message to this number. So after this, it's going to activate. So it's going to create a connection between my number and this pull number. And the idea is to allow you to use this as another connection, let's say this way. So one of the things that we can do here, I can click activate. So this is the pull number. If I continue here, I can decide which way I'm going to activate my number. So I'm going to put webhook here just in order to be able to simulate. So I can open here webhook site just to get a webhook. I can copy here and use here, for example. I can also add a hash secret, so we can send a signature to show you that we changed or not the message that you just received. So there's no man-in-the-middle attack for your webhook. If I click test here, I can see back here on the webhook that we received webhook as a test. So now we can do another thing. So I can continue here. And from now, I need to send a message to this WhatsApp, and I can open, for example, directly here. So just a second. So here I just sent from my number the code. So, and when I send, we can see here that we just activated the message. So what is nice now, I have a number using webhook and another number using WebSocket. So this number here is using my OpenClaw installation. And now if I send a message directly here, we can see that it's going to deliver the webhook to us. So this is really nice because we can create like automations and etc. all based on this. So I can connect this to a webhook on N8N or Make and start a new automation from here. And so this is the idea from the pull number. We have those numbers. We are going to add more and more numbers here in order to be, we have this way of sending multiple numbers, connecting to different parts and etc. And you don't need to buy new numbers. So this is really nice and exciting to create new automations. And another thing that we have here, we have the apps. So every app here represents a way or a connection to an application or your agent. So one idea that I have on my own company is to onboard a number in order to share with my team. So I can connect OpenClaw, for example, for business information, so scheduling meetings and etc. So each collaborator can send message to this number that my company owns. And if I white label on my application this number, I can answer this employee with some message or things like this. Or I can act on behalf of my customers. So what is the difference between then? When we enter on an app, we have everything. So we have the numbers that we have onboarded already inside the platform. We have the settings, so how we are going to deliver this. So we have the webhook here, and if we connect with WebSockets, we are going to receive the message as well. And we have a branding here. So why we have a branding here? Because if you are going to onboard a customer on behalf of your app, we need to run this on Pipes.bot domain because we are a tech provider for WhatsApp API. So we need to onboard in our domain, but in order to simplify this to you so you can create your own app, we have a way of creating a screen where your user is going to onboard their number that more or less look like the same, or at least have your brand, and you can add a custom message to let your user know that this is official and it's okay to use it. And another thing that we can do, if we are going to create an app or an internal app, I can connect the number directly here, so I don't need to use the onboarding phase. So how the onboarding looks like. So we have here a way of testing this. So I'm going to add this to the documentation. So we have bring your own number dashboard that we can use. I'm going to copy this and open the home here. So what is the idea? You have your customer ID, and probably you want to send and receive messages on behalf of this customer. So here, just to simplify, this is we have here the IDs of random customers, so that we onboarded already. And one of the things that we can do with this is, for example, if your user with this code is signed inside your platform, you can allow them to start onboarding a new number on Pipes.bot. This screen is the previous screen that I just showed, where we have your own brand and etc. And another thing that you're going to do, your customer is going to click here, and this is going to open the screen to onboard a new number to use WhatsApp API the official way. So it's Facebook domain, everything by the book, so everything legally, so you are not violating terms of services and nothing like this. So by the end of this process here, we are going to send a webhook to your app. So the app that you defined inside here. So we are going to send a webhook to this webhook. And with this, you know that your customer just onboarded a new number. So with this, after this, you can send and receive messages on behalf of your users. So you can, for example, if you have a tool for e-commerce where you send confirmation message for the orders or something like this, you can do this with Pipes.bot. So this is really powerful. I'm going to add to the documentation this small tool where you can test these numbers. So you just need to add the configuration. So this is the tool, the repo. So you just need to use the API key from your app, which is lug your app have. So for example, if you have, here is just a test, so you can have a different slug. Besides this, we have the redirect. So after this flow ends, to where Pipes.bot is going to redirect your user to. And this is just the base URL. So if we have different clients or customers, enterprise, etc., we can change the base URL. But for this, the default is just api.pipes.bot. And here we have all the explanation. And after onboarding a number on this tool, we can interact with the API. So we can send message, receive message. And this is really awesome because you don't need to pass through the entire process from metas, like onboarding as a tech provider or something like this. So this speeds up a lot onboarding new numbers and handling all those process. And just to give an idea of how a webhook looks like when you receive a new onboarded number, this is the format. So we know the event type, and we know the number ID. So this is the number ID that we are going to use to communicate on behalf of this number. And from this, everything is going to flow between your app, this number ID, and your customer, or the customer of your customer. And if you have any question or inquiries, you can send an email to me here. I personally answering all the emails, and I'm looking forward to hear from you, your use case. If you have any questions or any suggestion, feel free to reach out to me on this email, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.